30.
Oh, got him. Oh, she's savage, bro. This bitch picked me up on my neck, choking the shit out of me, bro. I do not remember this game. Bro, look, like I was, like, I think 70, like I was far in the bitch in this bitch, bro. But I don't mind starting over, because I remember. Only thing I didn't like about it was that, it's, like, it's big as hell, but there's nobody on here other than the enemies. Like, this map is too big to not have, like, little villages with civilians and shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's riding around on that horse in this empty-ass, barren-ass landscape. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. All I know is Metal Gear Solid. This shit always cracking.
Okay, have time to go.
Who else used to play this shit with us online? Anthony?
What happened to the woman? The woman?
I think so.
She took the
I remember it was 3 of us at least. It might have been 4.
Am I? You're talking to yourself.
Kineme.
I've been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ismail. What the hell is going on? Well, the good news is, you're in the land of the living. Bad news? The world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down.
All I remember is running, and I remember some helicopter about to come out.
Need a little pick-me-up? Okay. Here. Nothing like a little digoxin to get you back in the game. Come on! Get over here. Drug's not working.
My bust.
Hey, what time you get CJ?
6.
What you doing after you go?
We're getting out of here. Move it.
Chilling with him. Shit, oh shit. Oh yeah, this is about that time the game's about to start.
Yes, it is.
Let's take the stairs.
Line up here. You know I ain't gonna get up for a minute, bro. Let's get these stairs. Smash on my shit. Donovan. Bro, get your ass up, Snake. Bro, this shit look beautiful on 4K. It already looked beautiful before.
We better take the elevator.
What, playing Madden 2017 when 18 was out? Doing that damn mission. Oh. You still on that shit, bro? Tell them you forgot you can't because you got prior engagements. Like, you got a child, bro. We're parents. Like, I be lying like a motherfucker. Well, it didn't work for me no more because I work third shift. But I'd be like, no, I actually have to take CJ to this boop 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 boop. All right, we'll find someone to cover it.
What the hell is that?
Nigga, so then why you mean you ain't here? How you trying to work?
Something's coming.
He's like, hey, my nigga, you want to work? Oh, that motherfucker like you, bro. He even be inviting you over for New Year's and shit. Tell Teresa to watch the kids. We're just gonna have a guys' night out. He gonna try to get you drunk, man. Just trying to play with your booty hole. Bro, ain't nobody gonna pay you for no damn 20 hours you ain't work, bro. He like you.
So you have to work.
Bro, to pay you an extra $20? Bro, he like you, bro. Motherfuckers is cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I go in and I punch in later or some shit, and I'm like, yeah, man, I was in the building, but I ain't punch in. You know, they can fix little shit like that. Motherfuckers gonna give you double your pay? He trying to do some things to you, bro. He like you, cuz. He like mans again. You don't like mans no more. He do. Well, come on, bro. Who finna pay you for 20 hours of work? And you ain't got no titties, and you ain't showing no cleavage.
Calm down.
What time he call you to ask if you can come in, like 11:30 at night? I thought we were cool, man. I hope you don't mind me calling you at home. Look at that.
Drugs kicked in? Good, let's hurry.
I think I had to turn up the difficulty on this bitch too. I think it was easy as hell in the beginning.
Hold up, let's fix
I
this.
can't remember if I did or not. I'm still in the prologue. Yeah.
Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there.
I'm playing Rainbow 360. Oh, that shit had me rolling, bro. They sitting there quiet as a bitch, didn't understand why I was laughing. That shit killed me, dog.
Man, that's how old this shit was. I don't like Rainbow Six games anyway. That's why.
Get down.
I think that's what. I think that was the fucking shit was called. Shit, I thought it was called that.
Nigga, I was dead, card.
You know, Clash, go to hell. Go to hell.
There's GameCube and there's Dreamcast. No, I said I got Gamecast. Couldn't afford it. I thought he had Rainbow 6. That nigga had Rainbow 360.9 and shit. It wasn't even Rainbow. That was like Storm Cloud 5.5.
What up, Donovan?
Oh, what's up? That's our family's Kurt Diggler, Aaron. to go get a haircut and got back online the next day. We all know what that means. Huh? That's Gigi? Oh. Oh, that's Cayenne tribe. Right down there fighting. He done stuffed her all underneath a cupboard. All up underneath the sink and shit.
That stuff works. Oh, so that was when you like that. Oh, this one?
Help me! I don't want to die!
Because it's saying maybe you should play the story before you go back online because you're weak as a bitch. It said, man, get your basic ass back in training camp. The third day it came out. Bro, you know you lying, nigga. You don't even play the game long enough to do some shit like that. That game long as a bitch. Dude played the game for a whole 2 hours in the first 8 months he had it. Somebody beat the game. You ain't beat no game. You beat the tutorial, my nigga. So I said, I don't have no more call missions left. Yeah, you gotta go to the other people and shit. He think he beat the game. He just got so far point where he don't got no more missions for Franklin and shit. Bruh.
Don't you die on me.
I just died on some fuckery, dog. It said touchpad like the bottom left hand corner, recover, bro. I pressed that shit and it was like the options menu. Like it didn't like I what? Shredded my shit.
Don't get caught in those searchlights.
Oh, dumbass. Wall hug the obstacles can see this is over. Like how they share. While uncover blah 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 blah. Go Neji Wan.
Here they come, hurry.
Yeah, he got my name.
Move, go! ugly down there. Turn back. Πάμε γρήγορα. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ, τι συμβαίνει? Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Κανένας θα με σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's all right, we'll be okay.
I can't see what's happening. You hear that? What's going on out there?
Πρόσεχε!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
I can't see what's happening.
What is that? What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
You hear them coming?
I'll zoom on in this nigga ass. Lay it down.
Get out!
Please.
Oh, held down. Forte is not injured. Nigga, they just announced it. It's out of here. Nuh-uh. And I didn't even talk to you yesterday, so I know you lie. I ain't gonna play him though. I can't risk it. I can't risk it. Oh, he gonna die. I used all the lives, bro, but you in my lobby, so I'm the only one who can die. We had 9 lives as a team. Nigga, how many times did you die? Let him shoot you. Don't you got a gun? Bro, you know damn well he can't protect you. Who said I don't like? Oh, never mind. He said he don't like Rainbow
Negative. He came in here. Keep looking.
This way. This way. We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl. Don't you die on me. Ahab.
Bro, how they gonna start it and he already?
Don't you die on me.
Slay.
Ahab.
Oh, that's why.
We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the
Dumbass.
bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl. If you move, we're done for. Play dead.
Did you put
Bro,
her
she
food in there?
cold. Tell you, bro, she got that Eddie Gordo. That bitch was twirl kicking on the handstand.
Feel it?
Forgot about that. Does that mean?
Over there playing that bullshit.
What? What did you say?
So you still over there watching that, still over there playing that,
I ain't watching no.
shit. I was just gonna watch the game.
I ain't saying about watching no game. I said to make sure my fantasy was straight. Bullshit. I'm playing a grown man game. Classic.
You wanna watch your Packers lose?
What you mean? Yeah, what is you talking
Oh,
about?
they played 7:30. I thought they played their turn today.
That's what happened when you think with your ugly ass. Fuck. It's with the Packers, nigga. How you a Giants fan? Ain't never been in New York in your life. Fuck the Giants. And they whack ass quarterback. What's the Giant? Hey, what's the Giants record? What's the Giants record?
Don't worry about it.
What's the Giants record?
We tanking for draft pick.
Nah, looking ass.
Don't worry about
What's
that.
this with tanking? How the hell we ain't got no goddamn quarterback and we got a better record than y'all we got?
Because y'all had y'all record before y'all quarterback.
Ain't no tanking, nigga. This ain't basketball.
How many wins do y'all got without Aaron Rodgers? Let me know.
One, nigga, and we beat the Bears, fool. Our rival.
The Bears.
How many wins do y'all got total? How many wins do y'all got total?
He said the Bears.
How many wins y'all got total?
The Bears.
Yeah, we beat them twice this year.
You said?
Once with our quarterback and once without him. You said what? How many wins do y'all have, bro? Quit avoiding the question.
We spent. Hey, it don't matter.
How many wins do y'all have, nigga? How many fucking wins does New York have?
We got 2 wins, and we don't have
Damn. Our non-quarterback got half as many as y'all actual quarterback. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
He don't have no wins.
Fuck you talking about. Fuck is you talking about, man?
Quit playing with yourself. He wasn't out there getting no wins.
Y'all said we got our whole fucking squad playing, nigga, and we got 2 wins. Let's go! We got his Giants.
Odell only played 2 games.
Fuck Odell. When he played, he didn't do shit. But y'all got y'all quarterback. Y'all got y'all amazing ass line. And y'all top tier defense. D-line. Y'all don't have no nothing. Y'all don't have nothing. You don't even have a franchise, nigga. Y'all should go to the Canadian Football League. Y'all should go to the Canadian Football League. Them motherfuckers ain't worthy.
What is the Packers' excuse for going 1-4 since Aaron Rodgers been hurt?
What do you mean? That's nigga. If we don't have an offense, if we can't score points, you cannot win the game.
Okay, so it's okay for you to not have offense, but it's not okay for me to not have offense.
You have your complete roster. We're missing the heart of our team, a captain, nigga. It's different. Wait, hold on. Let me just end any dumbass argument you try to make. We're missing the #1 player in the fucking NFL right now. So just anything you about to say, just stop. Yes, he is.
He's not the #1 player in the NFL.
Nigga, he was ranked the most valuable player in the NFL, nigga. The most valuable player in the NFL is on our team and he's out. That's a fact. That's a fact, nigga. Not anymore because he's hurt, but that's a fact. That's real life. The most valuable player in the NFL, nigga, is Aaron Rodgers.
If your dude was so good, he'd be going to the championship every year.
What are you talking about? It's football, nigga. You can't win all the time. It's win or go home. It's not basketball.
That's what they say. That's what they say. The best man is.
He don't go every year.
Aaron Rodgers.
It's not because fucking according to fucking statistics, nigga, and the fucking consensus, Aaron Rodgers was.
Have you been to the Super Bowl?
What? We not talking. That don't matter. He didn't cheat to go to him or win him, nigga. No, it doesn't. No, that's the dumbest shit ever. That's the same argument they were trying to make about Michael Jordan. No, that's the same comment they were trying to make about Michael Jordan in the rings. No, that's the same. Nah, that's the same shit they was trying to make about Michael Jordan in the rings. Because if you're going off purely off of rings, then Michael Jordan is not the greatest basketball player ever.
MVP, Finals MVP.
What?
I mean, how many of those Aaron Rodgers got? Let me know.
What do you mean? But how many times did he cheat though?
My man
what are you talking
cheated. About? Tom Brady the cheater. The Patriots went on.
Oh, we talking about Eli weak ass? Talking about Eli weak ass? Oh, you need to check them stats again. Or then you need to check them stats again. Cause if we talking about stats, nigga, the only stat that matters is QB passer rating. And check their career QB passer rating, nigga.
How many Super Bowl MVPs
check a career
do Aaron Rodgers have?
I bet you Aaron Rodgers go to the fucking Hall of Fame before Eli do. Oh, different caliber.
Super Bowl MVP champion.
Bro, Eli is leading his team to no victories. Fuck is you saying? When we had our quarterback, we were winning games.
How you going to niggas that ain't even from your practice squad and you expect them to be?
It doesn't matter. You're a quarterback. That's the difference, nigga. Aaron Rodgers don't use one target. Nigga, he had Geronimo getting the fuck off. That's the difference between no, nigga, that's the difference between a good quarterback and an ass quarterback. If you niggas talking about we need Odell, nigga, what about the running back? What about the 7 other receivers? What about the 3 other halfbacks?
You dumb fuck.
You do have a running back. Just because he's not top tier, nigga.
Let me know.
What you mean? Just because you don't know your team, you don't know the niggas they drafted, don't mean you ain't got one.
My running back not even in the top 32, and it's 32 teams. So what
It
the fuck is
doesn't
you saying? That
matter.
means that it's second string running backs that's
It
better than my
doesn't
running back.
matter.
So what the fuck is you saying?
It doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. They
My
just
team,
asked,
look,
nigga. Who the fuck was our
They
running
gonna
back?
take the money.
Our running backs came out of nowhere, nigga. And we had rookies getting off. It doesn't matter, nigga. If you have a team, you have a team. But it's different when you missing the heart of your team. Aaron Rodgers is the coach, nigga. He's not a player. That nigga runs the offense. He throws the ball to everybody. He allows us to be able to run. You have your MVP quarterback, nigga, and he can't do shit. Fuck Odell, nigga. Shit happens. They lost Victor Cruz. They lost Odell before. What's the difference? Nigga, they supposed to have amazing ass D-line. They just suck ass. That's the difference. The Packers the Packers consistently go to the fucking playoffs, missing about fucking 30 to 40% of our starters, nigga. We run our fucking division. Bro, when was the last? Bro, how many times have the Packers? How many times have the Packers? We could, nigga. And if we don't, this would be the first year in like the past 8 years we didn't win a division, nigga. When was the last time New York consecutively won a division? We win our division every fucking year.
Matter.
It don't matter.
At the end, listen.
At the end of the day, Green Bay is 10 times the team New York could ever be.
Hurry up and get what you got to say, so I can get this one little remark out so you understand what I got to say. Listen, at the end of the day, my man is a two-time Super Bowl MVP.
What does that have to do with anything, nigga?
Because it proves.
The fuck does that have to do with anything?
He can do it in the clutch moments. And as far as your man,
Aaron Rodgers has done the same shit, nigga.
No, yeah,
and his stats is better. And his stats is better.
How many Super Bowl championships do we got with an MVP named on them?
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
How many Super Bowl wins do he got with a
But we're talking
MVP
about talent, nigga.
That motherfucker?
It takes a team to get to the Super Bowl, and he's got his, nigga. But the difference is his overall stats, nigga. Look at his career stats.
Vontae,
that's the difference. That's the difference.
Because look, he obviously don't want to state the obvious. Do my team have a running game? Do we have a running back? No. Do we have an offensive line? No.
Doesn't matter. That's the difference, though. But you just said your team. You just said your team. Your whole team sucks.
Check this out.
Your whole team sucks.
Look, we have an organization with owners that don't want to spend money where they need to spend it. We got man out here throwing the ball to players. He ain't even have on his practice squad. He ain't throw to a day in their life until they stepped on the field that week. Literally, he got niggas that this their second week on the motherfucking field.
Nah, nigga.
Yes, nigga. Nah, nigga. Yes, football, nigga. Sharp still gone. Look. Sharp gone. Odell gone. What the fuck is trash?
Don't matter, nigga. What do y'all got a fucking? Y'all got
Marshall,
Ingram.
gone.
Y'all got a rookie fucking tight end that's getting the fucking in, nigga. He handling business.
Okay,
what are you talking
he's the
about?
Only thing. Okay, but he's a tight end. And
it doesn't matter, nigga.
So
his red zone percentage is fucking.
So much.
What do you mean? You don't know your own team.
I know my team.
Nigga, how many players on the roster?
52.
52. And y'all missing about 7. And y'all got 2 wins. Case closed. Y'all suck. Like, it's a fact, nigga.
Okay,
New York is ass.
Okay, look. Okay,
y'all got like 7 injuries, nigga.
Okay, now look. We've been having injuries since the start of the season.
Everybody does. That's football.
No, look.
But I'm saying it's a difference when we're missing the fucking number 1 player in the league.
Only person that was hurt on y'all team was Adams, though. The reason y'all started. But check this out. Since y'all lost the quarterback, y'all still got people to throw to, and y'all got somebody to throw to him. Why y'all not getting a win?
It's a difference. This nigga's never fucking played.
Y'all the Packers.
He's not a veteran quarterback.
I don't want to hear that.
Nigga, he's not a veteran quarterback.
No, I don't want to hear that.
But it doesn't matter though, because the game. But it doesn't matter because the game that he did win though, that could be a game that determined whether.
Hold on, how many interceptions did he throw in the end zone?
Okay, he's still learning. Shit, that happens, nigga. That happens when you got no experience. But the difference, yeah, right. Hey, but the difference is though, we beat a team in our division and a rival, nigga, a team that we beat that could determine whether or not we make it to the playoffs. That's the difference.
They
The
not
one
the
game he
team that's
did
not gonna
win.
know.
The one game he did win mattered,
Vikings
nigga.
and them is making y'all out. The Vikings and them, you thought I said the one game he did win mattered. Okay.
It could, yes. That versus playing somebody non-fucking conference versus playing the AFC
I'm gonna
team.
tell you something. We wasn't even supposed to beat the Chiefs because we supposed to get the first over. We supposed to get the first pick.
Nah.
We're not even playing for wins right now.
And it doesn't matter.
Ain't no
not playing for wins. Nigga, this the NFL. This ain't basketball.
Rebuild team. No, because it's teams that tank every year. A lot of Browns. That's why they keep getting the number one picks, which is why they made the new rule, which is why not getting the number one pick this upcoming year. What the hell is you saying?
This ain't basketball. This ain't Philadelphia.
Okay.
Don't work like that, sport. Madden is the only place New York will ever be good.
Go do your history. Go do your history and go see all the teams that it takes to get
Madden, nigga. Madden.
I see you want to be nonchalant and an idiot.
What you mean?
So I'm not gonna have this conversation with you.
You can't have a conversation because there's facts, nigga. The facts are Aaron Rodgers is a superior quarterback.
Ignoring the facts. He's a superior quarterback that ain't gonna never have nothing.
What are you talking about? He's already got a lot. He's already got a lot.
His career is done. He ain't gonna get another Super Bowl.
You crazy. And he's only 33 years old. Or 32 years old. We'll win another Super Bowl before y'all even go to another Super Bowl, nigga.
He's not the best quarterback in the NFL. Best quarterback in the NFL.
According to the NFL, though. According to the NFL, he is, though. He's the #1 player in the fucking league. I thought I left because he butthurt. But them are just facts, though. Like, those are just facts. If you look at a career fucking passer rating, nigga. Like, I don't understand real stats. He's talking about, nigga, we went to the ship every time in my franchise on Madden. It's about real life, nigga. Fuck the Giants. How is that your team? You ain't never been in New York in your life. That nigga don't have no money.
We'll have to take the stairs down.
I heard him. I was just waiting for him to say what he wanted to say. Nigga, turn your shit up. Ebony not there no more. It was 2 people talking, fool. His butt hurt. Yeah, because facts are facts. Bro, these niggas, they can't even talk about Super Bowls and shit, nigga. What the fuck? Y'all can't even win a fucking division. What the fuck are you talking about Super Bowls for? Talking about we losing on purpose. Ain't no way, nigga. Fuck out of here. That shit. Dumbass shit. That motherfuckers is a job, nigga. Ain't no way in hell them 52 players finna just lay down and get their ass smacked, nigga. So they can get 1 player next year. You might even be in the league next year, nigga. That shit don't work that way. Right. Fucking thinking that shit don't work. Like, this ain't no all that fantasy shit. This ain't basketball. That foolery, fam. Alright, lose if you want to, nigga. There ain't no guaranteed money in the NFL. It's not the NBA. Your ass get cut. You don't get the remainder of this and that and all. Like, nigga, you broke. sensitivity slow as the fuck, bro. Right. Yeah, but see, he just speaking out of a passion, not facts. Like, nigga, bring up stats, statistics, nigga, not just because you like this weak ass nigga. We're talking about statistics. You can't take a nigga that's leading the league in fucking passer, QB passing rating, and remove him from an offense and not expect that offense to struggle. With a nigga that's never played a complete fucking game in the NFL before. Like, you talking about your running back and, oh, this nigga not, it don't matter, nigga. There's a lot. Nigga, your fucking line don't have shit to do. I mean, no, that was when you talking about Dallas, but it's your fucking running, not having a top tier running back don't have shit to do with your complete offense, my nigga. Nor can you can never make an excuse to me to explain why you have the 2-time MVP Super Bowl quarterback and this nigga got how many receivers and you can't throw the ball to one of them motherfuckers? Fuck out of here. You're a quarterback. You get paid millions of dollars to throw the goddamn ball. How the fuck you can't do what you get paid to do? You trying to compare a fucking veteran to a nigga like Hundley. That just shows you how much them niggas is ass. You comparing Eli to Hundley. And this nigga got half as many wins as you do. Like, come on. What the fuck? I can't change my sensitivity in this bitch? Bro, this shit ass. Y'all over there getting all the dot. What the fuck, bro? I gotta use this slow ass sensitivity, fam. No, I use my shit on like 9 million. Scary ass. Bro, there's no way to turn up the sensitivity of Metal Gear Solid. I thought you could, bro. I cannot. This shit's slow as a fuck, dog. Bust through that motherfucking wall on there. Fucking tank.
I'll run interference.
Who? Who you fighting? What the fuck do I do? Hand-to-hand combat. he about to fuck all y'all up. Fuck, what you talking about? Nah. You know Donovan don't read nothing. Instructions, tutorials. Damn, we crashed hard as a bit. He beating your ass. I'm talking to Aaron. Oh yeah, when I found out when you up the difficulty, it don't do it for the story mode. It's only for the free battles. I can't hear that nigga over the game since you trying to use your voice and shit. Like dead ass, these surround sounds, I can't hear you, bro.
I'm on your side! Hurry! Hurry! Hang on! Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot him! Don't let him attack! Careful, the gun's slow to reload!
All of it. Ugly. All of it. A 3% accuracy. Man. Bro, he don't got M's out here. He ain't got Soldier Boy M's out here, bro. Can't afford to get around Merryweather style. Aren't they coming out another Metal Gear Solid? Oh, Kojimi done? Oh. Never mind then.
The name's Ocelot. Big boss.
Did he go somewhere else?
A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself.
I'm with it.
You remember?
Hopefully it'll be able to switch over from this and
your
just continue
partner,
coming out with them bitches.
Kazuhira Miller.
I know they're gonna be fired though.
9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance.
It'd have been colder if it was a big exchange though.
First, we need to save Miller.
Dog got mad because New York sucked.
Afghanistan.
Donovan, he gonna meet with you. He gonna unfriend me and shit. Block me on Facebook.
What? You can't keep up with world affairs?
What? That was when you talking about his ball spot and he unfriended your ass.
4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Muslims
I think that was Donovan. I think
with
Donovan.
Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets.
Dog wasn't his friend for like 8 years.
The Red's 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000.
Dude just pulled a Tiggs.
Squad holding Miller set off near
I'm gonna have to instigate an argument
yesterday.
between him and Tiggs and see who get madder and leave first.
3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days. It's off to a logger. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks.
I've been disappearing out of lobbies like a motherfucker. Ever since he got his ass kicked in DBZ, done. Motherfucker be out of there, dog. Fucking out of there.
Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha!
Wonder if my shit is done already now. Duh, I forgot how cold these graphics was. Oh, you finally got it that day? As soon as I can save it,
The
I'll hop
area
on there.
ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Getting used to it? After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces. be the perfect warm-up. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority. Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. Look up. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. He can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Snake, I wanted to ask you about the man on fire. What do you remember from the hospital? Anything we can use?
Well, he took off the moment the sprinklers started up.
Sprinklers? The fire system?
And when he got sprayed with water from the burst pipe, it slowed him down.
When we escaped on horseback, he wouldn't cross the river either.
And then it started to rain. And he disappeared.
Water against fire. Is it that simple? I mean, it makes sense. It's just hard to believe it would work on a guy like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
y'all suck.
Yeah. 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 Whoa, whoa.
I mean, it wasn't a true ending.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera.
Yeah.
Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map.
Yeah.
You said what, guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like all the... So you gotta do all the side missions and shit? Shit, I won't be seeing it. I ain't trying to do that or get all three of them. I'll get all 3 stars.
Hold it. There's a Soviet guard post. They're bound to be guards. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
Yeah.
I know you ain't the only one over there, bro. Playing with me, you know.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight. Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation. That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price. You're almost at the enemy outpost, Violo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. It's a heavy machine gun. Packs far more power than any rifle. You can either use it yourself or destroy it. Either way, best keep in mind some way to deal with it. Sun's down already. They go. Without saying that darkness is good for infiltration, but your vision will be... That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime. laser station. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quick. To meet any threat.
Where is these bitches at? I know these motherfuckers over here than just this little bit of shit. I'm gonna get inside. Fuck it. Get a creep on to come up like bone. Don't it be like a little truck that be driving around these maps, Aaron? Like stopping at all little bases and shit? Hell yeah. Yeah, talking to motherfuckers and shit.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
shit here from that damn truck.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Вышел из строя целый ряд лав. Похоже на проблемы с электроэнергией. Ближайший патруль. Проверить сеть питания. КП, Дмитрий 9. Разряжу немедленно. Конец связи.
Oh yeah, I don't get that Russian interpreter for a long ass
time. Wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your Phantom cigars.
I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, I can't save it yet. I'm on an actual mission.
Parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
As soon as I can save it, I'll hop on. They said GTA. Right, I was there when he's white. Dude said lost in Metal Gear Solid. You must never played this shit, huh? Vontae ever played Metal Gear Solid? You ever played Metal Gear Solid?
So you picked up an intel file. Now we know where Miller is. I'm marking it on your
You said
iDroid.
what? Oh wow, damn. So you ain't even played Sons of Liberty. Man. shit. Yeah, bro. If you play Splinter Cell, how you can't like, damn. Oh yeah, man. Bro, Splinter Cell, Siphon Filter, all them shits. Bro, but bro, and you nigga, if you played Splinter Cell, bro, for somebody who need games to play, like you don't know a game, bro, get this shit. Even if it's not for free no more on the store, like this shit is cold. Bro.
You were hospitalized in Decalia,
bro, this shit fire,
a British
dog.
sovereign base area on Cyprus. It's part of British overseas territory that falls outside of Cypriot jurisdiction. You got moved from Cuba's Little America right into Cyprus's Little Britain. Why Decalia? The UK and the US remain close allies. The last place Cypher would think to look for you is inside their own system. That's what kept you safe in British military hospital for 9 years. The safest place from a whale is inside its own belly. You were a regular Geppetto.
Well, it wasn't Pinocchio who led me out to safety. So who was that guy?
Cypher went so far as to attack British territory, burning their own ally. That's how badly they wanted you dead.
He said I was in a British military hospital. But the doctor had a Greek accent.
They hire locally. Easier to trust them. Decalia is also home to Greek Cypriots, after all.
What about the Turks? They haven't returned to the south.
Not yet. The Cyprus dispute is still a long way from resolved. The country is just as split as it was in '74. Turkish Cypriots in the north, Greek Cypriots in the south. Between them, the Green Line, the UN established.
And Decalia sits right on top of it.
It does. Part of the buffer zone between the two groups. Another reason it was the perfect place to hide you.
I thought about
Easy
it,
to
but
spot
I don't
any
want to.
outsiders snooping around.
So how do things stand?
Now, last year, the Turks declared that the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus is an independent
I think I would rather
state.
get it if it was just
So
the
it's only
old
Turkey
one, the
that
original
recognizes
made,
it. In the past,
like
the
HD
Greeks and Turks
remastered,
lived side by
versus
side in the
actually
same
coming out with
villages.
a new crap.
Their
Like
reasons to fight?
like I
Those
mean,
came
it's
from the
nostalgic.
outside.
It's cold,
Greece,
but
Turkey, Britain, America.
no, I
They
think
all
it's
had their
like
own
I think
stake in
that's
pitting
like
the
it
two
has
sides against
the
each
old
other.
one, but it's
But
I
once
think
you
it's like an
start
actual
something like
game.
this, it's
Like
impossible
it has,
to control.
I don't think it's
Both
just a
sides build up
remastered
grudges
version.
like debt.
I don't know for
Without the
sure, but
foresight
I'm
to
pretty
see
sure
that
it's
each
not.
act of revenge just fans the flames, and then it's too late for other nations to rush in with peace talks. The embers keep on smoldering. Each nation's arrogance only breeds anarchy. The world is paralyzed by this hunger for revenge. Cyprus is no different. You're up.
We're changing ships?
We can't go sailing the Suez in a whaler.
The Suez Canal. When did they reopen it?
Not long after you were attacked. Once they finished sweeping it for mines after the Arab-Israeli conflict. Can you stand? We're going to transfer to a container ship for passage through the Suez. Our destination is Pakistan, Afghanistan's neighbor to the south. There we disembark and head via Peshawar to the Zero Line, the border. We'll travel to the Khyber Pass by road.
And then?
We'll continue on horseback. Afghanistan's main roads are under Soviet control. We'll need to go around them. It'll be all narrow, winding paths through the mountains. We'll do better on horseback. It's a local guerrilla tactic. They use the higher ridges to avoid air recons. Then they charge down the mountains for ambushes. The Soviets still haven't devised a counter strategy. Our time frame is only half as much as we really need. It's gonna be a tough march.
Better horses than boats.
Well, it'll make for good physiotherapy. Take the time to get used to that new arm.
While the Soviets have indicated they are not participating in the Los Angeles Olympics, primarily because the United States has made no attempt to guarantee the safety of the Soviet Union's athletes, the United States is increasingly demonstrating the belief that the issue has nothing to do with its preparations, and in fact this is retaliation for the Western nations' boycott of the previous Moscow Olympics. That concludes today's news.
That's quite some news.
The Soviet Union not attending the LA Olympics? Yeah. Andropov's death has changed some things. They're calling it revenge for the Western boycott of the Moscow Olympics.
Countries boycotted the Moscow Olympics?
Yes. In protest of the Soviet Union's invasion of Afghanistan. Over 50 countries were absent. It's too bad I didn't get to see Yamashita's judo. When the 40th Army crossed the Amu River 4 years ago, détente went right out the window. The U.S. Congress chose not to ratify SALT II, and Reagan's hardline politics won him the presidency in a landslide. According to him, the Soviet Union's an evil empire.
The Second Cold War.
And there's been no end to regional conflicts and civil wars. Lebanon, the Falklands, Grenada, Iran, Iraq. The story never changes.
Egypt and Israel did sign a peace treaty. But then the driving force on the Egyptian side, President Sadat, was assassinated afterward. Apparently, his actions were considered a betrayal of his fellow Arabs.
Islamic extremists? Yes. Fundamentalist extremists have been responsible for some bold acts of terrorism in recent years.
We've had extremist students in Iran take U.S. embassy workers hostage and suicide bombings in Lebanon. Over 300 foreign soldiers stationed there have been killed.
The countries have yet to develop an effective means of dealing with terrorism. Afraid of losing their own men, they pulled their forces out, handing private forces a golden opportunity.
Private forces?
Small armies with no national affiliation, working for the highest bidder. That's right, they got the idea from you. After Mother Base went down, they began spreading to meet the soaring demand. Miller's organization is just one of
send
the
his ass
ETFs
back in the
now.
balloon.
The entire world
Fuck,
is after
damn.
you.
I forgot you gotta unlock
But
that
at the
shit,
same
bro.
time,
I was
he
trying to
needs
send
you
this
too.
nigga back.
Miller told me about what happened in the Caribbean 9 years ago. You do remember Miller. You formed a private army with him. An army with no allegiance to a nation.
I remember, but...
I see. You're not sure what's fact and... The enemy's given up their search for you. By the coma. But they're not giving the all-clear just yet. Stay alert. The facts as they were told to me. I've gone easy on you up until now. But this is where the hard stuff begins. 1974, the year before you entered your coma. You were in Colombia, operating with a small unit of men. Basically mercenaries. Miller was among them. Miller was trying to find a way to turn his and your talents into a line of work. He was looking to start a business where you would fight on behalf of others around the world, those who needed military force. But the reality was, at that time, you didn't have enough gear to equip your own men. Then Miller came across this client. It was a huge job he was offering, but you had a shot at pulling it off. You accepted it and headed into Costa Rica. The client even threw in an offshore facility in the Caribbean. The Mother Base, that would be your new base of operations. Miller sure did have a head for business. As your mission went on, your unit grew and grew. More weapons, more money. Before you knew it, you were commanding 300 men. As the organization got bigger, your military powers swelled to match. It got so... The international community couldn't afford to ignore you. You were just too damn successful for your own good. You, your men, had worn out your welcome. Everyone was out for you. East, West, First World, Third. It was only a matter of time before someone took you down. And that was XOF. Officially, they're an anti-terror unit under the CIA. In reality, they're Cypher's private strike force. They lured you to Cuba using Chico, the Nicaraguan revolutionary kid, and Paz, a mole who worked for Cypher as bait. While you were gone, XOF, posing as a nuclear inspection team, stormed Mother Base. At the same time, C4 they placed on the strut legs went off. The whole thing went down in minutes. XOF. Kisses and hugs, followed by a big F-U. All because of Miller's blind spot. A back door into Mother Base no one suspected. You remember a certain scientist. Huey was responsible for bringing the inspection team on board, giving the enemy a perfect opportunity to hit you at home. You were returning from Cuba when it happened.
Mother Base came damn close to taking you with it into the Caribbean. Most of your men out on assignment returned right away. They refused to believe the wreckage in the water they found was Mother Base. But they checked the coordinates
what you want?
again and again, until reality finally settled in. You were supposed to die that day. That was XOF's primary objective. As far as most folks know, you did. The first doctor to see you wasn't even sure what he was looking at. Before they'd even finished operating, your men moved you to that hospital in Cyprus. It was a woman named Eva who arranged that. Rings a bell, huh? Most men in your condition would have been written off right from the start. But you survived. You went straight down to hell, and they pulled you out. Your eye wide open. Full of venom. The days of naked Snake are long gone. Welcome back, Venom Snake. This world still needs you. Here, Snake, try this on. A prosthetic arm. Yeah, Miller was calling it the arm that wasn't there. The physiotherapy's going well. Your arm's bulked up enough for it to fit. There. It'll work better than the real thing. What do you think? Huh. I can still feel my real arm. Well, you better get used to this one quick. You have any pain? Every now and then. Where? My fingertips. My left fingertips. Sounds like phantom pain. Your brain still remembers your old hand. Yeah. What about your vision? Can you see okay? Yeah, at the moment. Now, the shrapnel in your skull is pressing on your optic nerve. I'm told any hard impact could have an effect on your visual cortex. Yeah, the doctor mentioned that. Your brain might process visual information incorrectly. In other words, you could have hallucinations. You might see things that aren't there, or not see things as they really are. You experience any of that? I think so. When? Right after I wake up. Colors look faded. Colors, huh? Well, that's not a major concern in and of itself, but it could mean the difference between life and death in the field. You'll need to watch out for that. I will. All right. You should continue your physio. We'll be arriving soon. It's the last chance you'll get.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's an enemy guard post. Watch yourself. something of an ancestor to the domestic carrot. It's also a favorite of wild animals. Golden crescent. It's a type of medicinal plant. We can use that to make tranquilizer rounds more potent.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
Take out these communications. They ain't finna be telling each other nothing. They ain't finna call me Snake, they finna call me Ghost in this bitch.
It's a Soviet communications post. Planning to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Man, fucking with you, Marks.
Suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
silencer, suppressor.
Прекратить огонь! Прекратить огонь!
Копыта 204! Потерял визуальный контакт! Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции! Прием! Это КП, понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you. They're gonna try to hunt you down.
I was firing, bro, and then my fucking suppressor went off, and I was trying to destroy this comm center, you know, so they can't call for reinforcements and shit, and they can't communicate with each other. And I set it off, so now I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill everybody. Cause this shit is like, I just got an A on the first time, but I'm probably only gonna get like a C or B rank on this mission. Cause I was trying to do the little side objectives, cause I know what they were just from playing it before I remember, but now I fucked up and I'm mad, so I'm just gonna go not Metal Gear Solid mode right now. Killing every single bitch in this base. You ain't still cold. You like lukewarm. You chilled. So you're almost as good as me. Nah. I'm bloody as a bitch. I can't like and I can't even leave. Like I can't even call in the helicopter to go back and like I thought I could fucking, you know, send the people up, you know, on the little what's the name and then they go to your base. I can't do that shit yet. Yeah, I forgot all about that shit, bro. So I had, you know, the little truck came around, brought like smooth, bro. Like I tranked the 3 niggas at the base. And then I tranked the one dude like that got out the truck, you know, they got the little armor and shit on. I hit him like in the chest or the back, and then he was just walking around for a while and I knew he was gonna drop. So then I took out the other guards and he fell right behind him. Oh no, he fell right in front of one of them and he started walking and I shot his ass and I shot the other one. And I ran over there to fucking put his ass on a little balloon shit. Like, no, nigga, you don't have that. Like, damn. I forgot. I haven't even seen the ship yet. I gotta do this first mission first. But I wanted to do the side mission. I'm probably just gonna replay this whole thing though. Once I get this, because I need the Russian interpreter. And that's why I was trying to, fucking, what's the name? You know what I'm saying? Like, take their ass out. I mean, grab them. But I think that's one of the guys you rescue, man. The little interpreter.
Boss, come in. Boss? Boss!